Hi everyone, today I'm gonna share with you how to make the very beautiful Valentine gift. So this is very easy everyone. You can use your jelly roll and cut this out, or you can cut out from your fabric scrap. I have cut in 16 pieces of fabric into different fabric. In each one I have 8 pieces of 3 inches square. So if you want to make 2 inches square, you can 5 inches, 4 inches, 3 inches, whatever inches you decide. And I'm placing this together. I just call red and pink, and I place it like that. This is awesome when you do 2 different colors, everyone. I like the red and pink, and also you can make any color you want. You can use purple. Purple is all pretty too. So now after I put it together like that, that will help me to sew it together. So on each time I sew 4 pieces together, and I have 4 rows. And so place the right side to the right side. And when I sew a quarter up and inch down. This is super easy, good for beginner. So this time of the years I have to do a lot of these for Valentine or for the holiday, and I do this to sell. And that's why we're gonna put all the handbag and wallet in between. So whenever I have time to go over making handbags or wallets, I will do in between the holiday item. So as you can see, I have 3 inches of the paper. When I cut, I place on the fabric and I cut, and that's why all my square pieces come out very even. Then I'm gonna sew a quarter up and inseam allowance. I use the side of the presser foot for my guy. That's much easier, everyone. Sometimes people have a hard time sewing a straight line. Make sure you do that. Get the presser foot on one side and then follow. Now you're gonna keep doing exactly the same for the other 3 rows of the square. Now as you can see, I have sewed 4 rows together. The other 3 I already ironed and put on the side. Now you're going to press on each side like this so we can iron, then we can sew them together. So after I iron, I'm going to place the rows like this. You can see the red and the pink, red and the pink, and if not, you can turn it around and make sure it doesn't go red and red together. Now you have 4 rows, right side facing the right side, and make sure the sew line touching, so when you're done sewing, it's staying nice together. You go on to play right side to right side. So when you sew quarter up an inch. When you're done for one row, flip that up and then do the next one and the next one. It's only 4 rows, everyone. So sew this one and then this one, sew exactly the same way. A quarter up an inch seam allowance. So everyone, after I sew them on together, I'm gonna press on the side like this. that for me to iron it. Very easy, everyone. This is for you if you want to make a different side. Just follow exactly what I'm doing with your side, whatever side you do. If you do 2 inches, 4 inches, 6 inches, follow my step. This is the square and this half of the square. So 1 block, 2 block, this is the half of the square. If you make a bigger side, measure this wide side and the long side. This tells you to cut 2 pieces of this. So I cut this same side, cut in another one, same side. But you cut into fabric that you use here. That make it so much easier, everyone. Alright, so I'm using the paper so I can cut the template for this. Let's just put this on the side. Now I cut it in here exactly the same size, with this 5 inches and a quarter by 10 inches and 3/4. So almost 11 inches. I'm gonna fold it in half. And then from here, you go on to round this area. It's very easy. You can just do this. Fold, place, and round it. There. You cut this. Then you have a template. Now you go on to trace on the fabric, the 2 fabric right here, and you go on to cut the same. Okay, I'm gonna go from here. Make sure you get the 2 sides here even, side by side and everything, because you go on to cut the top one here. Now I'm gonna place the template on top of the fabric, and I trace the line. Now you're gonna go and cut this out so you can have 2, the pink and the red. This is super easy, and I suggest people use 2 different fabric colors like this. Now, you see this pointy up here? You're gonna place. I'm gonna place so you can see first. Okay, so this is the square. You place one in here that you're going to sew, and then you're going to place the other one. Let me just bring this down. Let's zoom it out a little bit. My table is a little small. Okay, so I'm gonna bring it down to here, and then this is like this. Now you have a Valentine heart shape. Now you're going to sew it. Face the right side to the right side, 1/4 of an inch seam allowance, sew all the way down. Lift this up, add this one to here. Start sewing from the outside here, all the way in, and I will show you. I just want to say thank you to every one of you that sent prayers to my dad. He seemed okay today. He walked around the house without using the wheelchair. He walked with the cane. So that is very good to see him like that. So the day after he fell, it's so sad to see him like that. But he getting better, everyone. Thank you for the prayers. God bless you all. I'm place the other one, the right side to the right side, and I'm going to start from here. Make sure it's lined up right here, and then you're going to sew all the way down here, and I will show you. So that's it everyone. Now we're gonna iron. For this side, I'm gonna iron this out like that. I don't spread it open. I just iron it down. And now you have the one side. That is so beautiful. Now you're going to make another one for the other side. It's your choice. You can pick the same color or different colors. And I have cut in here exactly the same size, sewed it together exactly the same way I sewed the pink, but I make it in purple. Now you're going to use, I'm using the heavyweight interfacing because I use this for the placemat. If you want to use this for anything, hot pad or whatever, change the inside, like the batting, you're going to change into in surprise or whatever. It's up to you. So I'm gonna show you a little bit to how you iron this. You go on from the outside first and then slowly go on from the outside to inside and keep going slow. Now I have both pieces with the interfacing in the back. I'm going to place the right side to the right side so we can sew it together. Make sure that the top one right there, it match together first. You go on the pin or you can clip whatever you want. Just make sure everything is staying in place together evenly. So all around. Now I'm gonna mark about 3 inches open. So you can see I mark right in between the square. Don't leave where you sew. So sew a quarter up and ends all around. When you start with the basket, end with the basket, everyone. This is very simple, step by step. You can use the same technique, but it change into different size. And it's very easy how I show you to cut the two pieces of the rectangle. That's very simple. From there, you can make any size you want. You can see the pin that I pinned it inside. I usually do that when I sew something like this big. And so everything will stay in place for me. I'm going to go down from the center, quarter up and end going all the way down, a quarter up and end down. Keep the needle down and then I turn this around. This tutorial basically for beginner. Sorry about my hand, I just saw that. But you don't miss anything, just turn this around. And again, I use the side of the presser foot for my guideline line so I can follow. I have octopus hand everywhere, so my hand is everywhere. When I edit, I can see my hand is so annoying that cover, but you don't miss anything. Now take out the pen. If you have pink and shear, you can use pink and shear. I'm sharing with you how to cut a little bit like that. I don't like to share with you pink and shear or rotary cutter because a lot of people don't have it. Nowadays, everything's so expensive. You can create something without buying and spend more money. So go and cut like that, right in the center, cut it down. Make sure you don't cut the sole line. That's all. So the straight cut scissor, that's my favorite. I have so many good scissors, but I like this one. Go to Walmart and you can see them. after you cut it around, you're gonna go and inside out. After you inside out, you're gonna make sure you go around on each corners and push out everything like this, and then you press and then you iron it. Make sure you're taking your time, because when you get into this point, take your time, everyone, and press it down just like so. And then after this, you're gonna go and iron the whole thing. And after you iron this, you're going to go and top stitch around the outer line. So iron it, and then you go around and top stitch. So everyone, I finished, and this is the pink side after I top stitch all around. And let me show you the side from one side to the other. 17 inches, and then top down it's 14 inches. It is so beautiful. Now you can use pink for one day, next day will be purple. So whatever you want to pick colors, you can use all purple if you want to, or you can use all pink back and forth the same colors if you want. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for all of you that comment on my video, donate to my channel, and share the video with others. Love you. Stay safe. Take care.